Namaste and welcome to Deity, Chamundi, Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yama, and thank you so much for joining me for today's sadhana. This will be a Tibetan deity yoga meditation dedicated to Lord Yama, Dharmaraja, also known as Kalarupa, the embodiment of time, and his consort, Chamundi. This was first presented live at Mandir, Shivaratri of 2024. It is shared as a meditation to help with loss and grief. This can be done as a seated meditation, or you can lie on your back in Shavasana. Just find a comfortable position where your back can be straight and your breath be full. In Deity Yoga, we do a guided meditation to envision ourselves as the deity. Yama, Yami, Pei. So find that comfortable position. I invite you to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Om Sana Vavatu, Sana Bunaktu, Saviryam Kadavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu, Ma Vidvidyavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and Sangha, we take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of our compassion, may we attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of our compassion, may we attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of our compassion, may we attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Pei. Om Kalarupa Hum Pei. Om Kalarupa Hum Pei. Om Kalarupa Hum Pei. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. May all sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Om Kalarupa Hum Pei. Om Kalarupa Hum Pei. Om Kalarupa Hum Pei. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Before us on top of a lotus, sun and buffalo, comes the syllable Yam, which transforms into a skull staff, marked by the letter Yam. Light rays emanate from it, annihilating all enemies, interfering with the evil ones, and then it dissolves back into the skull staff, which then transforms us into Black Kalarupa Yama, the Lord and upholder of the Dharma, with one head, 2 arms, and a buffalo's face, with 3 round and bloodshot eyes. In our right hands we hold a Katvanga skull staff, and in our left we hold a noose. Our orange hair bristles upwards, and our red lingam stands erect. Our mouth bears 4 sharp white fangs. We wear a crown of 5 dried human skulls, and a long hanging necklace of 50 moist heads. We are adorned with bone ornaments. We stand with our right leg bent and our left outstretched on an extremely furious buffalo, which in turn lays upon a reviving corpse, which in turn lays upon a reviving corpse. To our left there is light from the mantra Cham, which becomes a Vajra knife, from which appears our consort Black Chamundi, with 1 face, 2 arms, and holding the curved knife. She holds a skull cup filled with blood, from which we drink. She is naked except for a 5 skull crown, and bone ornaments adorn her. Her orange hair unbound, her breast pendular, and she is wrathful in appearance. We are both encircled with the arch of flames, and an entourage of Lord Yama's messengers, the Lord of Death and Chamundi, the wrathful Sarasvati. Om Kalarupa Chamundi Sapadavada Samayastvam. Om Kalarupa Hompe. Om Kalarupa Hompe. Om Kalarupa Hompe. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Angrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Yama Damarajom Machamunda Devi Sapadavara. Agyam Praticha Hum Sva. We offer water for sipping. Om Yama Damarajam Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Padyam Praticha Hum Sva. We offer water for washing. Om Yama Damarajam Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Pushpe Praticha Hum Sva. We offer flowers. Om Yama Damarajam Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Dupe Praticha Hum Sva. We offer incense. Om Yama Damarajam Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Aloke Praticha Hum Sva. We offer light. Om Yama Damaraja Om Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Navidye Praticha Hom Sva. We offer food. Om Yama Dhamaraja Om Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Gande Praticha Hom Sva. We offer fragrance. Om Yama Dhamaraja Om Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Shabda Praticha Hom Sva. We offer music. Om Yama Dhamaraja Om Chamunda Devi Sapadavada Puja Praticha Hom Sva. We offer our devotion. His wisdom is brilliant like the sun, free from clouds of the two veils, and perceives the various types of knowledge in their true nature. For this reason he holds a wisdom text in his heart. He has compassion for all beings who suffer from the darkness of ignorance in the prison of samsara, as a father for an only son, as a father for an only son. Like a thunderclap, he awakens those who are sleeping in ignorance and loosens the chains of karma through the 60 branches of harmonious speech. He wields the wisdom skull staff to destroy ignorance and to dispel the darkness of confusion. In the bodhisattva form, he is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplished in the 10 levels, and perfect in the body of all knowledge. We supplicate you, wrathful Lord of Death, to dispel the darkness of our ignorance. Om Kalarupa Hom Pe. 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 You are the wrathful dark mother, whose flame of wisdom blazes, and dispels the darkness of worldly ignorance. We prostrate and praise you, Chamundi. Your mind knows everything in essence and detail. You never leave the sphere of emptiness, but out of compassion you tame the enemies and clear away the obstacles. Through our body, speech, and mind, we praise you, conquering goddess. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. 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 At the heart chakra is a sun disk, upon which stands the syllable Om, surrounded by the mantra circling clockwise in golden light. Light radiates from the mantras, invoking all blessings and energies of all the Buddhas which dissolve into the mantra Om. Again, light radiates and transforms the outer universe into the superb pure land, and purifies the obscurations of all sentient beings, who are then transformed into Kalarupa and Chamundi, all together reciting the mantras. And the light then returns to the mantra Om. Om Kalarupa Hom Pe. Om Kalarupa Hom Pe. Om Kalarupa Hom Pe. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Yamaya Namah. Om Yamaya Namah. Om Yamaya Namah. Om Chamundaye Namah. Om Chamundaye Namah. Om Chamundaye Namah. Om Sana Bhavatu, Sanau Bhunaktu, Saviryam Kadavavahai, Tejasvinavaditamastu, Ma Vidvidyavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thanatopsis by William Cullen Bryant. To him who in the love of nature holds communion with her visible forms, she speaks a various language for his gayer hours. She has a voice of gladness and a smile and eloquence of beauty, and she glides into his darker musings with a mild and healing symphony, and steals away their sharpness ere he is aware, when thoughts of the last bitter hour come like a blight over thy spirit, and sad images of the stern agony and shroud and the pall and breathless darkness and the narrow house make thee shudder and grow sick at heart. Go forth under the open sky and list to nature's teachings, while from all around earth and her waters and the depths of air comes a still voice. Yet a few days, and thee, the all-beholding sun, shall see no more, in all his course, nor yet in the cold ground, where thy pale form is laid with many tears, nor in the embrace of the ocean shall exist thy image. Earth that nurtured thee shall claim thy growth, and be resolved to earth again. And lost each human trace, surrendering up thine individual being, shalt thou go to mix forever with the elements, to be a brother with the insensible rock, and the sluggish clod, which the rude swain turns with his share, and treads upon. The oak shall send its roots abroad, and pierce thy mould. Yet not to thine eternal resting place shalt thou retire alone, nor couldst thou wish couch more magnificent. Thou shalt lie down with patriarchs of the infant world, with kings, the powerful of the earth, the wise and the good, fair forms and hoary seers of ages past, all in one mighty sepulchre. The hills rock-ribbed and ancient as the sun, the vales stretching in pensive quietness between the venerable woods, rivers that move in majesty, and the complaining brooks that make the meadows green and poured around all. Old ocean's grey and melancholy waste are but the solemn decorations all of the great tomb of man. The golden sun, the planets, all the infinite host of heaven, and shining on the sad abodes of death. Through the still lapse of ages, all that tread the globe, but a handful of tribes that slumber in its bosom, take wings of morning, pierce the Barcan wilderness, or lose thyself in the continuous woods, where rolls the Oregon, and hears no sound, save his own dashings. Yet the dead are there, and millions in those solitudes, since first the flight of years began, have laid them down in their last sleep. The dead reign there all alone. So shalt there rest. And what if thou withdraw in silence from the living, and no friend take note of thy departure? All that breathe will share thy destiny, the gay will laugh when thou art gone, the solemn brood of care plod on, and each one, as before, will chase his favourite phantom. Yet all these shall leave their mirth and their employments, and shall come to make their bed with thee. As the long train of ages glide by the sons of men, the youth in life's green spring, and he who goes, in the full strength of years, matron and maid, the speechless babe, the grey-haired man, shall one by one be gathered to thy side, by those who in their turn shall follow them. So life, that when thy summons comes to join the innumerable caravan which moves to that mysterious realm, where each shall take his chamber in the silent halls of death. Thou go not like a quarry slave at night, scourged to his dungeon, but, sustained and soothed by an unfaltering trust, approach thy grave like one who wraps the drapery of his couch about him and lies down to pleasant dreams. So I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation, bringing your awareness back to your personal space, feeling the floor below you, the temperature of the air on your skin, the sound of my voice and any other sounds in your immediate area. Slowly moving your fingers and your toes, your hands and feet, arms and legs. Bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Thanking the presence of the divine both within and without. And giving gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice, knowing you can replay this recording anytime, whenever you wish. And slowly opening your eyes. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. Jai Yama. Jai Mata Di. Hari Om Tat Sat Om. Hari Om Tat Sat Om. Hari Om Tat Sat Om. This has been presented to honor the memory of Nafia of Shiva Sai Mandir.